Malcolm.Jamal Warner, a name not confined to just being an actor, but a symbol of struggle, a journey, an inspiration, and a dream. His story serves as a beacon of hope for millions of young people who search for a ray of light in the darkness of limited resources, discrimination, and criticism, for in every moment of his life lies the illumination that turns an ordinary individual into something extraordinary. Born on August 18, 1970, in Jersey City, New Jersey, into an African-American family. With limited means but unlimited dreams, Malcolm was raised by his single mother Pamela, a woman of unshakable faith and unwavering love, who dedicated her entire life to ensuring her son would one day carve his own place in the world, and from an early age Malcolm saw a glimmer in his mother's eyes, a dream that might seem small to the world but was the very center of their existence. Growing up in an environment where racial discrimination was normalized, Pamela instilled in him the belief that his skin color was not his weakness but his strength, and Malcolm, unlike most children, spent hours not playing outside, but rehearsing lines in front of the mirror, experimenting with expressions, and trying to understand emotions through voice modulation. Performing in school plays with a silent question burning in his eyes: will I ever appear on television? Will the walls of color and class block my dreams? But his mother's prayers and her boundless courage never allowed him to give up, and then came the day when Malcolm auditioned for The Cosby Show, just 14 years old, but carrying a spirit that surpassed his years. And landed the role of Theo Huxtable, marking the first time the world saw a humble, determined, immensely talented young man light up the screen, and the show didn't just become a hit, it initiated a cultural shift in America, especially for the black community, offering a refreshing portrayal of a smart, independent, respectable black youth in a lead role. Yet, with this fame came an onslaught of new challenges, as child actors often crumble under the weight of their own rising stardom. Unable to evolve or maintain their inner artist, but Malcolm proved to be a different kind of soul, one who chose to expand rather than retreat, to evolve rather than wither, transforming himself into a complete artist, actor, director, poet, musician, and thinker, directing episodes of various television shows, producing soul-stirring music, and writing poetry rich with pain, resistance, love, and awareness. His work earned him Emmy Awards and even a Grammy nomination, all proof that his art went beyond mere performance to touch hearts and stir spirits. At every crossroad in life, he fought to better himself, refusing to lose his values, his identity, or his mother's truth in the glare of the spotlight, forever quoting, "My mother was my first teacher. She taught me that success begins when you never give up, no matter what the world says," and his personal mantra, "Your age, your color, your background, none of these can stop you," reflected in every phase of his journey, whether navigating the instant fame of The Cosby Show, or weathering the highs and lows of a long career. Knowing that many doors would be closed to him simply for being black, he knocked on every one until he carved a new path, taking on roles in shows like Malcolm and Eddie, lending his voice to series like Person of Interest, and staying ahead of his time while staying true to himself, uplifting not only his own career but opening doors for aspiring young black artists, participating in university lectures, community programs, and spoken-word poetry slams to empower new voices, writing poetry that was not a game of words but a heartbeat made audible, capturing his internal battles, social truths, and raw human emotion. He often said, "I'll keep writing until the truth inside me finds its voice," and that's why every performance, every poem, every track he creates carries a depth, a silent scream, a radiant spark that touches the soul of the listener. His greatest achievement isn't just his fame, but that he achieved it without losing himself, still spending time with his mother, working with his community, and reminding black youth that they too can dream, and those dreams can become reality, if only they don't give up. He never saw obstacles as dead ends but as opportunities to find a new way, proving that his success wasn't just confined to stage or screen but lived in the hearts he inspired through his voice, his story, and his truth, not merely an actor or a poet but a silent revolution wrapped in art, striving to awaken society with every creation. His life teaches us that if you are sincere, hardworking, proud of your identity, and willing to uplift others through your talent, then nothing in the world can stop you. Malcolm.Jamal Warner is a flame that continues to burn in darkness, guiding the lost, inspiring the weary, and challenging the status quo. Not just the story of a successful man, but the living testament of a dream, a mother's prayer, a young man's passion, and an artist's relentless devotion that will live on forever.